All right, hello and welcome to a demonstration of my Project One. All right, so this is basically just your kind of first view of what we have here. There's a lot of assets that I downloaded and included in this. So the essential story here is that we have an explorer who has stumbled upon a bit of a ancient jungle temple. He's looking for a bit of treasure that may or may not be hidden in this temple, or as we're going to see behind it. So I included multiple assets here. So we have this temple here that I basically just constructed out of cubes, but those are made up of the same texture as these realistic pillars here, which are part of this symphony asset pack. It's only got the one arch in it, so I had to kind of construct that myself. We have these realistic trees, which right now are only made up of one texture, but they should, with if I had more knowledge of how to separate each part, it could have like a bark texture for that and leaves for the top. So also these bushes, which are a bit low poly. The normal ones didn't exactly work, so I moved on to those. I have some coconuts lying around and then a chest in the back. So here's our player here, which is able to move and whatnot based on our movement scripts. He can jump and all that fun stuff, move around, and then the camera is going to be following the player based on these two scripts. So we have these lots of public variables. So everything was kind of set in the Unity environment as opposed to Visual Studio Code. The X rotation is clamped to a certain degree, so it's not going to be able to move a full 180 degrees. Otherwise, we'd be staring at this capsule with certain extended movement. So we want to limit that range of motion. All right. So let's load into the game here. This could very well work with a virtual reality headset, but we're not going to get into that just quite yet. So we can move around, we can jump a little bit. It's a little wonky, but it has gravity and all that good stuff that we need. There's still a bit of an issue where sometimes the player gets stuck on the temple just because of some layer mask issues, but that could be solved with a little extra work. So we do our exploring. Everything's very big. It's a very giant forest, I suppose. And then also we have some background music as well, which is part of our asset set. And here, let me load that into this. We'll see if we can hear that. There it is. It's quite loud. So there's that. That's going to be a 5-minute loop that plays throughout the exploration game. Um, there's also a separate texture for this door here. Unfortunately, you can't move in just yet, but um, it's there. All right, so we have all our assets. We've gone over the music and our code, which makes the player move and the camera follow. So that is it for my demonstration. Have a good day. Happy grading.